For number 18, find the rate of change from the following graph. Make sure to label your answer with the proper units. So we have the length of the spring attached, length of the spring by weight attached, and we have the length as your y value and your x. So we're going to end up using these words on our final answers. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can count rise over run with your graph, noticing that you're having different units over here and we're counting by fives, so be careful with that. This dot is not a pretty dot, but it's okay because they actually gave it to us. Sideways 2, up 12, and that actually looks like more than 12. 12 would be lower. I don't think that point is accurate. Let's call that a 14. So I'm going to change this. And then for those of you that are using the numbers and just checking yourself, I will do it again with the actual numbers. And so we might get two different answers for this question. But I'm going to make it more accurate to what the picture looks like. And then this one, over 5, up, that's not 18. That's going to be more like 23. 18 would be down here. So this is not pretty. Something else that we could do is we have a nice dot right here. So we might be able to use that one. That would be a good dot. But I don't see any other good dots. So this one looks like it needs to be edited. If you do it the way with the original numbers that were given, you can plug these in to a table, x1 and y1, and you can use y1 worm, mx1 plus b, and you would have gotten m equals 2. You're going up 6, you're going up 3, your rise is 6, your run is 3, 6 over 3, 6 divided by 3 is 2. That's if you use the numbers that were given. If you're using the graph and you're trying to be accurate, again, this should be more like a 14, this should be more like a 23. So to go up from a 14 to a 23, that's going to be going up 9. And then going from a 2 over to a 5. So this is up 9, actually using your graph. And that would be going over 3. 9 over 3 is going to be 3. So based on whether or not you're using the numbers given, or if you're using the graph and you're making these changes to try to make the numbers match, your answer would be 3. Since this question is kind of a hot mess, I would take either one of these depending on what you did. And again, watch your scale. The questions that would normally be given would have nice dots on here. And then if you did your slope, just be careful that whenever you count up, one box in this case is not worth 1. One box would be worth 5 at a time. So I think the intention behind this question was to watch your scaling and then find your good dots. This one would be a good dot, but there's not another one that I can use to count on here. So we're going to use the corrected points, or if you use the original points, your answer again would have either been 2 or 3. When it says to label our answer, so then we need to label it. And again, when we label, we're using our rise values, which is like our y numbers, and our change in our x. So we need to use the y word first. So this is going to be 3 inches per pound. Okay, 3 inches for every 1 pound per 1 pound. And then down here it would be the same thing. If you did with the original numbers that were on the points, 2 inches per 1 pound. And that would just be, they're talking about stretching a spring out. If there's a weight attached at the bottom, how far would that spring be stretched? If you did a good job on this review, you are going to be prepared for the test. If you copied the video, please make sure that you know how to do these on your own. You might want to do this again on a clean sheet of paper or using a clean review. Good luck!